Okay, good evening, all of you. In this session of class 10 physics, the session number 7. So, we were doing lenses the last day. Today, what we are going to do is we are going to have a look at how to go about drawing ray diagrams, like what is the basic approach to ray diagrams at a very basic level. Okay, and once we have discussed the basics of ray diagram, the next session we will actually discuss the ray diagrams, because there is plenty of ray diagrams in this topic, and we'll discuss it one by one. But in this session we'll just have a look at the basics, like how do you go about making ray diagrams. So that is what we'll be discussing. Okay, so I've drawn a convex lens. Sister, ওই ভিক্টোজা এসছে, একটু আসো। না, এক্ষুনি আসছে, এক্ষুনি আসছে। Okay, so basically this is a convex lens. So this is f1, this is f2, right? And there's an object here. Now, what is the basic approach to finding the image? So we need to discuss that. How do you go about finding the image? Now, in our previous session, you may recall, we had said that the ray diagrams which we mainly concentrate on, the one which goes through the optical center is passing undeviated. The one which is parallel to principal axis passes through the focus on the other side, and the one which passes through the focus on one side after refraction becomes parallel to the principal axis. That is what we normally do. So let's have a look here. So this is f1, this is f2. So the ray which is passing through the principal axis will go straight through. The ray which is passing through the principal axis, it will just go straight through without any deviation. That is number one. Okay. Now for the second ray, like I said, you have a choice. If you take this ray parallel to principal axis, then it will pass through the focus, and they both will meet here and give you the final image, right? So that is one option you have. The other option you have is that you can actually make the second ray pass through the focus over here, and after refraction you will So, like I said, the first ray I drew through the optical center. That is a very obvious choice of ray because it goes undeviated. The second ray, if I draw parallel to principal axis, it will pass through the focus on the other side. They will meet over here. And the first ray, if it passes through the focus here, it will become parallel to the principal axis. No, the first ray is passing through optical center. The second ray passing through F1 will become parallel to principal axis. They will meet over here. So in both the cases, the image will be real, inverted and diminished. So you can see that whether it is this or this, the image is real, inverted and diminished. Real, inverted and magnified, I'm sorry. It is real, that's okay, but that we'll discuss in the next session. So once again, let me say it. You will have to first take the ray passing through optical center, right? That you will have to take. Secondly, the other ray which you take, it can be parallel to principal axis. So after refraction, it will go through the focus, they will meet and give you the image. Or you can do one thing. By the way, you have to draw these arrows. This is compulsory, right? So or you have one option. You can draw the ray passing through the focus on the left. After refraction, it will become parallel to the principal axis and they both will meet here and this is the image. So you can either do this or this, right? So we are not using any new concepts, we are just relying on the concepts of the previous session. So first ray through optical center, second ray parallel to principal axis, going through focus on the other side, both are meeting here, giving you the image, or first ray through optical center, that is always a good choice. Second ray through focus here and after refraction becoming parallel. So these are the two types of ray diagrams. Now your homework for the next session, we are not going to have any session, tomorrow is a Sunday. The next session will be on Monday. So your homework for the 9 p.m. session on Monday is that you will have to draw the corresponding two diagrams, like the way I have got the image, by taking the ray through optical center and ray parallel to principal axis. The same way you will have to do for this one. You will have to take the ray through optical center and passing through F1 and becoming parallel to principal axis, and for concave lens. So you will have to make these two diagrams for concave lens. I have done it for convex lens. The similar two diagrams for concave lens, you will have to do it as a homework and you will have to submit it by 9 p.m. of Monday. There is no session today. That will be all. I will conclude now. Bye all of you.